fully just like, and I'm like, oh, let's give you a little sneak peek, okay?
So low.
I don't remember how we make it.
Hello.
I don't know. I have to find out.
Can you go put your Rob?
No. When you gave me, I'm too tired.
Good morning. You're currently inside my utility sink as I am filming this, but today I'm going to do this vlog showing a day in the life. I'm starting a little bit later because I had to edit a video this morning and get that all set and ready, and I actually didn't transport and put the footage that I had on my external hard drive. I was actually editing it straight from the memory card, which is the memory card that I used to film my videos. Therefore, I could not vlog this morning until that video was done. So we have a little bit of the morning that has not been filmed yet. I'm doing a load right now of towels because I try to do them once a week. Normally I try to do them the same day and just knock out like all of our bedding and towels all on the same day. But I don't know why I didn't yesterday, and so I'm doing it now. I hope you can hear me okay because the machine's going. I'm also going to transfer all this borax into this little container that I have. I prefer to put powders like this in a container because it's so much easier to be able to scoop it out rather than pour it out of this little tiny hole. I'm just not a fan of this packaging, but if that works for you, great. I do what works for me. Is it banana? Banana. One of the best things about homeschool is the flexibility that it gives us, and so I normally would. Okay, sorry. I found this beautiful tea kettle at the antique store. It's copper, has like this wooden top. I don't know if you can tell right here, this part's wood. It's so cute. But the only thing is she doesn't have a whistle on it, and so like as soon as it starts to boil, she literally starts like throwing up water everywhere. And the other day, I didn't realize this, and she was literally threw up all of the water that I had put in her, and it was all over my floor, all over that, like it was everywhere, you guys. Like she had fully just like, and I'm like, oh. So you kind of have to babysit it. So that's what just happened when I walked away. Anyway, what I'm saying is that one of my favorite things about homeschooling is this flexibility that it gives us, because even though we try to keep it more routine and more structured and start and end at a certain time and day, like right now I would have already started, but they're playing really cute and are having a really good time. Just kidding. Just kidding. Like I was saying, if it allots me and gives us an extra 5 minutes so they can play and finish the work that they were currently doing, I'm okay with that. So finish this up and then we'll get started. Let's practice and do our twos over here. Look at this right here. Perfect. Look, you have one more row of twos. I want you to practice these twos first, and then we can move them on to doing them by ourselves over there. Okay?
So low.
So up, down, and down.
Yeah.
That's how you make it.
That's right.
But I don't really know how to make a two.
That's okay. Practice doing them here, and then we'll move on.
I want to try
over there.
one right now here.
Go ahead.
Can you draw a
Here,
big?
I think this would be helpful. Your answer goes.
Can you help me here?
Mm-hmm.
Because my two is over.
Perfect. All right, so now we have 2 plus 1. Can you find the 2 and the 1 bead for me?
The 2 and 1. 2 and 1. There we go.
We got KiwiCo boxes. Aren't familiar with KiwiCo, they provide monthly crates delivered straight to your door that are very hands-on, fun activities for you to do with your kids, alongside your kids, or you can just hand the box to them and they're able to create their own. And gosh, you guys, we've been getting KiwiCo boxes since Alethea was a baby, so it's been like over 4 years. Each of our kids get their own, and it's curated and geared towards their age group. So it's really nice because this gives me a break, and whenever we do get our KiwiCo boxes, I just like integrate it into our homeschool. So, and also, note this, if you just want like a single crate or you're not ready to subscribe, KiwiCo also sells a bunch of individual crates at KiwiCo's store, so you can like do that too. I'm opening up Evangeline's little box too because she also gets one, and the best thing about it that I personally feel like is what makes it the most worth it to us. A lot of people don't realize that it ends up being around $20 a month, so it is very affordable. And then yes, it is so great for STEM, and it's so great for your child to be able to explore and try different things and create things with their hands. And another thing, and this has been the biggest reason why we've continued our subscription with them, because you guys know I've been very, very specific about our kids' toys and eliminating and donating a lot of their toys and how that all functions. So the great thing is that once we're done with an activity, we can hold on to it, we can use it, or we can recycle it. And so it's really great because it allows us to have more space for other things that are going to be coming in. Wow. Wow. That is huge. Oh, she's gonna love it. It's a little sensory mat for Sissy. I will leave my KiwiCo link down below. It gets you 50% off your first month. So thank you to KiwiCo for working with us. It is such a joy. My kids love it. All right, it's been several hours later. We went to do some fun things with the kids. It is very hot outside. They requested mac and cheese for lunch, so I'm just whipping up some lunch. I'm gonna have leftovers from yesterday because I made ham sandwiches for my girlfriends that came over, and they're so good. They're so easy to make, but they're so yummy. And I have found that for me, like, especially with lunch, I just want something that's really quick because I just don't have the patience to sit down and eat a lunch anymore. I don't know. I just would rather just eat something really quick and like that I can just like have on the go. But I find that this like in between time of like nap, like afternoonish, before the clock hits 4, I find it's such a crucial time for me to be able to get stuff done. And so I try to just be as efficient with my time as possible because that's normally nap time, quiet time. There's more of like a lull. The house is a little bit more quiet. I'm putting this LMNT, I don't know how it's pronounced, but I'm putting a little bit of this in their drinks. They love this stuff. It's the grapefruit flavor because it's so hot and we just were having a good time out in the sun, so I want to make sure that they're extra hydrated. And I don't know if you guys can see from here, but I pulled out their little table that we used to have at our old house, and they've been using it and loving it. They used it for Shabbat, but then we just kept it out, and they really like it, and so we use that more for like snacks and when they're gonna have their own little meals. Mac and cheese. I still have to read the box, because I don't remember how many mac and cheese. Peekaboo! Do you want mac and cheese? Here you go.
Daddy, start eating the mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And I take your finger. Daddy, you have your own job.
Yes, once we're done eating.
When I'm working at that, that means we're going to finish that, and then we're going to go sleep.
I want to know, what fruit of the spirit are you going to practice today? It's good to practice all of them, obviously, but which one are you going to specifically be practicing today?
All of them.
Oh. What are they?
Peace, gentleness, kindness. Kindness. Peaceness. God. Gentleness. Peaceness. Gentleness. What else? What else?
Love.
What? Love. Loving God.
Mhm.
Loving God. Loving my dad. Loving my Winnie. Loving my dog. Loving to freedom.
What's a way that we can show all these people love? I have an idea. We can show someone love by hugging them. Oh.
Your sunglasses fell off.
Oh, thank you.
We love our mom.
Oh, and I love you. Thanks. We
By
can show
loving
some.
our mom, by loving our dad, by loving everyone.
Yes. So, but you can show them love by giving them hugs and kisses. You can show them love by serving them. What's a way that you
and sharing with them?
Yes,
and
sharing.
giving
And you know what's another way? Using words
Yeah, and
to
using the
encourage.
fruits of the Spirit.
Yes, but we're talking about love specifically. We can encourage them with our words,
Yeah.
right? Like using
And
kind
you.
words. That's right. Like a good thing you could say to Dada is, "You're the best Dada ever."
Yeah.
Or you can say, "Dada, I love when
You.
you make me breakfast."
I love you.
Yeah, you can say that too. What else?
I love you, Daddy. You're the best cooker ever. I like Dada to cook salmon for me.
Yes, Ari, you have been wanting salmon. What's another phrase that we can use to show someone love? Another way we can show someone love is by putting them before ourselves.
Yeah, and caring with them. And
Sharing.
And letting them play with their things.
Yes, that is very nice. That would be a way that you could put them before you, because then you'd let them play with your toys before you play with them. I have found that having conversations about the fruits of the Spirit has been one of the best ways to, one, teach them about
Why
them,
the camera went off?
because I have a meeting in a little bit. So I have it going off, so I keep remembering to stay on task.
I thought that was our timer.
Almost. Just finish eating. Once you're done eating, you're gonna go nap. Anyway, the fruits of the spirits, I did it this morning, but 9 out of 10 times every morning while we're eating breakfast with the kids, I'll ask them which fruit of the spirit they want to particularly practice that day. And I find that it really helps, one, teach them what that is, and then helps give us a focus of the day, whether it's patience. Like later on, I feel like I can bring it up like, hey, remember the fruit of the spirit we're practicing today is patience, and this is what that can look like. I find that it really brings the Bible to life and is easier for them to digest it that way. You guys give the best kisses. You too, Wayne. What are you gonna practice today?
I love you, baby.
Oh, I don't have a baby anymore. How are you?
I'm good. It's great to meet you.
You too. I'm so excited about this call. Hello. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Okay. I just got out of the shower, and there's truly like no better feeling than getting out of the shower after just being outside. And I normally do not shower in the middle of the day like this, but we do have a very exciting photo shoot later today, and I really wanted to wash my hair for that, and my hair just got really greasy really quick. So I recently shared on Instagram that I finally figured out how to take care of my hair in the current state that it's in. I've noticed it just with each pregnancy and like with my hormones and with it being summertime, like I feel like my hair is always changing, and so I'm constantly having to reevaluate how to care for it when I want to use it natural. My hair is not curly, but it does have a wave. It once was curly, but those days are gone. I will do a updated routine on that because it's been a struggle for me, but I use the Verb Ghost Oil, and then these two things have been really consistent for my routine, but I use this heat protectant because I do use a little bit of heat on my hair, whether that's blow drying it and then putting in heatless curls, or when I use it natural, I do put a little bit of heat in my front pieces, which is what has made it so much easier for me to use it in its natural state. So I want to show you a little sneak peek of something I've been working on. I mentioned it in my last vlog. So before this video would have been a Q&A. It was a vlog before that I talked about this. So I wanted to give you guys another sneak peek because only like a handful of you guessed it. Let me brush out these knots. This is the only thing about using it more natural is that it does get tangled really, really easily, and it's just a little harder to get them out. Okay, I'm gonna go get it. Just give me a little sneak peek, okay? Okay, that's all. So, with that, let me know what your guesses are. I'm gonna let my hair dry. Kids are napping. I finished my meeting today. I feel like anytime that I have a meeting in the middle of the day, I feel like it's really hard for me to focus until I get that meeting done. So now that's done, now my mode and my brain can go into photo shoot mode. I can start getting everything ready for that because I have a huge basket of things I need to bring with us because we're shooting it outside in the middle of nowhere, so I need to get that all situated. So my brain is just going and I'm really excited, but I'm gonna close out today's video. I will have my link to KiwiCo down below so you can get 50% off your first month. Love you guys, be blessed, and I will see you in the next video.